What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the You Are More YouTube channel with me, Daryl Harley. This week, I want to talk about everybody's ability to handle adversity or deal with adverse situations. As in my life, it's been the most important skill for me to even get where I am today. Um, and it's because we all have a plan, we all have a blueprint, or this grand idea how our life's supposed to go, or how we'll achieve whatever success we desire, how we'll accomplish whatever goal we set out to accomplish. Um, but as you find out quickly in life, life doesn't always go according to plan. And it's when it doesn't go according to plan and how you handle that or deal with that, that is what ultimately decides the outcome and whether or not you do achieve the success that you wanted, or whether or not you do accomplish the goal that you were setting out to accomplish. So I think that the way you handle adversity, the strength or the mindset that you have whenever an adverse situation presents itself to you, is probably the most important skill that you could acquire in life. And there are a few ways that we handle adversity or adverse situations. Some people just kind of shut down. They say this wasn't in the plan. This I didn't prepare for this, so I don't know how to handle this. So I'm just gonna kind of lie down and let the situation be what it is. And there are other people who encounter a situation and say, okay, this wasn't in the plan, but here now stands this obstacle that I must overcome in some way in order to get back on the path toward my dream, toward my goal, or towards whatever success I imagine. So there are two mentalities, obviously. One, I didn't plan for this and I didn't account for this, so I have no idea how I'm going to beat it. Or, this is in the way, I need to move it, that way I can get back on track. And oftentimes what we don't realize about adversity or adverse situations is that adversity and adverse situations grow us. They mold us into who we really are, or show us who we really are. If life were linear, if life were a straight shot and it were easy, we would never grow. We would really never find out what characteristics or what traits we possess. And by being presented with an adverse situation or adversity, it forces us to find out how strong we are. It forces us to find out what other characteristics, what other traits do I possess in order to overcome this newfound obstacle and adversity. And going back to my football days, like I've stated in previous videos, I dealt with a lot of adversity in sports because I was the undersized kid. Nobody wanted to take a chance on me. And I had two choices at that point. That's the first time that I really started to deal with adversity and not lay down and not say this wasn't in my plan. I don't know what to do, so I'm just gonna wait till it goes away. When I started playing sports is when I realized that that approach wasn't getting me anywhere. So when I started playing football and they kept telling me I'm undersized, I can't play, it pushed me. It made me pissed, and I just wanted to prove everybody wrong. I didn't care how big or small I was going to show you I could play. And that's when I took the mindset that this is in the way of me accomplishing my goal or my dream, whatever it was. And at the time, it was being a starter, like I mentioned in a previous video. And it grew me. It made me a better football player, but it grew who I was, because now from that day forward, not only in sports, but in life too, I was not going to lay down because a situation didn't go my way, or I was presented with adversity in the sense that I was too small. So I decided from that moment forward that I was never going to fall in that mindset again, that I was always going to view adversity as an obstacle, not a barrier. I read a quote. It said, "The devil whispered in my ear that I was not strong enough to withstand the storm. And I whispered back, I am the storm." Do not lie down. Do not wait for adversity to pass by as this storm. Instead, be the storm. Break through these obstacles. Push forward through situations that are not ideal, through situations that you didn't plan for or account for. Life's about perspective. It's about how you view a situation, you view the world, or you view adversity. It's all about your perspective. What mentality, what approach are you going to take when you're handed a situation that you didn't account for, something you didn't plan for? And how you handle that is going to decide how far you go, how great you become, how strong you become, what traits you discover, what traits you have. Thank you guys for watching this week's video. I hope that you all take a different approach to not ideal situations in your life now, or adversity, whatever form that it takes. I hope that now you take an approach that you have the ability, you have the strength, you have whatever it takes to get through that situation and to get back on track and get to your blueprint, get back to this plan, the structure that you have for achieving and accomplishing your goals, your dreams, and gaining the success that you desire. I hope that you realize now that the adversity only wins when you let it. There's another quote that I'll leave you with today, and it's one of my favorites. It says that only through fire is steel tempered, meaning steel is only formed or takes form through fire. And the same is true for us. We only grow, we are only molded, we are only formed and shaped through the situations that are not ideal, through the situations that we didn't plan for, through the situations that we did not think would happen, but they did. And how we handle it, how we overcome that, is how we are molded. Remember always that you are more, and nothing can stop you.